My name is Nicholas Miller, and I'm here in LA to be a rock and roll musician. We were a band in Ohio for like maybe 3 years or so. Technically, we are three-piece and we need one more guy to recomplete the lineup. But this is something that happens with groups, especially until they get like really big or mainstream or whatever. I mean, people are always coming and going, and it's unfortunate, but if you really have the passion for it, you're going to do whatever you have to do to make it work. So we came to LA to kind of like expand and get some more opportunities for the group. Two of the guys that were originally in the group in Ohio didn't really have the guts or the desire to make it across the whole country and change their entire way of life. So we had to pretty much get rid of them, and it was just Joel and I, who is also my roommate here. And basically we spent the first few months playing small acoustic shows because we only had two guys. And then also like working really hard to find, replacements. Just the number of people that are out there to promote to is much larger here. I guess maybe it's a percentage thing. If you've got 13 million people, there's still a larger percentage of people to promote a rock concert to here, so that's great. But there are a lot of venues that it's very strict, like pay-to-play situations where it's like if you don't either pay $300 up front, or if you don't sell 50 tickets, then you can't even get the gig. The stakes are higher all around, between the costs of everything and the fact that, we're away from home. So we had to really build up a new network of fans as well, and that's a huge obstacle, which we're doing all the time, But if you want to break a band and sell out a venue, let's say it's 300 people even, you have to know a lot of people. You have to get the word out about your band. In Ohio, just because we lived there all our lives, we had that advantage. We grew up, we went to school there, high school, college, and so on. So there was like a built-in network for us, whereas here, you come in knowing like maybe a couple people if you're lucky, and then you eventually try and build it out. I think if anybody has the desire, like at all, just kind of bubbling up inside, then you should definitely just take the plunge. I think that's the key, because, I was thinking about coming out here for like 5 or 6 years, and, every time fall would come around, I'd start to think about it because it was like getting colder and everything. And, but every year there was just like one or two things that would kind of hold me back, like, oh, I shouldn't go right now because I have this coming, or this, I have to do something like that. And it's easy to get into that cycle, and you just do the same thing every year. And if you keep thinking that way, you really won't ever do it.